Oh, golly. Alright, people. I'm gonna play this song for you. Oh my god. Hey guys, today I'm gonna teach you how to play Drops of Jupiter by Train. There's a catch, I'm gonna teach you how to do it drunk, just to prove to you that this song is way easier than you think it is. This is one of my favorite songs to play. It was the first song I ever learned on piano, so I do hope that you like it. Now to start off, there's only 4 chords. Oh god, what is it? Okay, scratch all that. There's three chords in the verse. Only 3, that's all you gotta know. There's a C, there's a G, and there's an F. And that's it. If you can put your fingers in this exact position, you can play this entire song more or less. The chorus is a little harder, but we'll get there. All right, so to start off, you want your left hand, C, C, as you can see. That's all you gotta do. Now, this is a modified C chord. This is what most of you are probably used to playing a C, but we're just gonna kind of transpose it down a little bit, and instead of playing this G, we're gonna play this G right there. So it gives it that more full, whole sound instead of, which doesn't sound as, centered. So you can play it a lot of ways. You can play this entire song just by doing dun 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 dun. You can do this entire song just like that if you really want to. Now I like to have 2 different ways. I like to do 2 different ways that I play this little melody. I like to do one where I so what I did there. You play it, hold it out, quick little hold, and then bounce between that. So kind of like this. And then change over to the G. Do the same thing. When you hit with your thumb, you transition into that. After the verse, I do a little kind of bouncy thing where I go. All right, so just getting that technique down kind of, I'll show you guys the chords to it. Octave Cs, you're gonna play a G, you're gonna play a C, you're gonna play an E. That'll be on your screen, like right here. I don't know where my finger's pointing, but I hope it's where it is. So you're just gonna do that, bounce, then to the G, octave Gs, and you're just gonna play a modified G chord, G, B, D, and you're always just throwing your pinky up 1 on this one, and on this one. And then when you go to the F, octave F, and instead of throwing your pinky up to here, you go here. You go to that G, you're playing an F, you're playing an A, you're playing a C. You throw your pointer finger. That's the kind of melody I like to do. So it's... right before you transition back into that C chord, I like hitting that. So this is the whole thing together. Okay. So the verse is pretty easy. It's only 3 chords. Now the chorus is a little bit harder. The chorus is still a little difficult for me to transition through. But that's just because I try to play the full amount of it. So you gotta use pretty much your entire hand for this. It's gonna be this G again. And right after you finish the, where is it? You go here, you you go here, you go here, and then you go, so tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded? That heaven is overrated. So that's 6 chords. And they're more or less easy by themselves, but transitioning fast, it's a little difficult. So let me show you where it starts off. It starts off G's in the left hand, G octaves. And it's this G here, but you have this D as your kind of bottom note. Like this is still the root, this is the bottom note here. So you go, so tell me, did you sail across? So this across is weird. It's very quick. It'll be hard for you to pick up at first. And I mean, it might not be. You might be better than I am. But it was a little difficult for me to pick up initially. Just because it's very fast. You go up to an A octave. And you play this E, this A, and this C. So it is a little strange. It's a little uncomfortable for your hands at first. But once you play it a few times, you'll start to get it. So tell me, did you sail across the sun? Okay, so you've done that part. Now you got the octave D's here. This is the lowest your left pinky is gonna go. And you're gonna play this D. You're gonna play this G flat. God, that's loud. This G flat, this A, and this D in this hand. This is a pretty good transition for your right hand. It's a little bit easier. And this is my favorite part, honestly, the entire song besides the lyrics. I just love how this sounds. So, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded? So, what it does there before, because it stops at an F for a little bit, right? Before it goes to a C. Oh God, this is the lowest it goes. I lied to you earlier. This is the lowest it goes. So when you're on the D, did you sail across? Sail across? So it goes up to this E octave right here. You still have your right thumb on the D, left pinky, or right pinky on the D, and instead you go from here to just sliding this pointer finger down and letting this off. It's really not that hard, and it sounds really, really good. Beautiful. I don't know about you, but I think that's beautiful. Okay, so you go to the D, you go to the E octave very quickly, and then you hit the F, and that's just you don't do anything with your pinky, it's just that F chord. F, A, C, F, F. And then when you drop down, C octave, you keep this fourth finger on the C, and you just move these two down, too. Okay, so all together, go back if you need to look at each part specifically, but all together it sounds like this. So tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded? That heaven is overrated. And you can do that very easy cadence, or it's just, you know, like what I was just doing there, the just slow and steady. Sometimes, I mean, and it really truly just depends on your energy, I'll go like... And that's just a reminder, you don't have to play this song one single way. I'm just giving you the building blocks to how you want to play this song. You can add in little embellishments, you can do what you want there, but that's essentially how you play this, and you can do some bounciness to it with your fingers. You can play it purely with chords if you're not feeling comfortable yet, doing a little more with it, but that's how you play the whole verse. All right, guys. There's only one part that's really different throughout this entire song, right? Comes in the chorus. Second chorus, and if you've listened to the song a good amount, you know what I'm talking about. So bear with me a little while I get there. It's the whole plain old Jane part. But just wait for the build up, and then I'll kind of show you the idea of what you want to be doing for that. So, now that she's back from that soul vacation, chasing away through the constellation. She checks out mode, so while she does typo, reminds me that there's room to grow. Now that she's back in the atmosphere, I'm afraid that she might think of me as plain old Jane. Told a story about a man who was too afraid to fly, so it never did land. Okay, so that was a lot to take in, I'm sure. But you can basically do this however you want. If you've listened to the song, you know that this part has a lot of tension between it. It rises very aggressively, and it doesn't just stay plain old Jane told a story about a man who was too afraid to fly, so it never did land. Technically, yes, you could just do that. But I like to add in just some conflicting notes to just add that tension to it. Like, just hit notes. Just hit some crazy notes. Make your audience thinking like, oh my God, this guy's going off, you know? And then you go back into the melodical stuff and you just tell me, and they're like, whoa, now he's back into it. All right, people. I've already shown, hold on. I already, God, that's terrible. If you haven't drinking alcohol yet regularly, just don't. Like, it's bad most of the time. All right. I would consider myself good at teaching this song, but I'm not the best at playing it. I'm just trying to tell you how you're going to do it. So what I like to do, I like to go, plain old Jane told a story about a man. So you're playing that F, full F chord. Add in that B. Plain old Jane told a story about a man who was, hit that E, too afraid to fly, so it never did land. But tell me, and then you go right back into the verse, chorus, that thing. God, I can't get down verse chorus. But that's all you really need to do. So that's that part. That's the only part I would consider is really different in the song, beside the very ending where it's like na 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 na. But you can kind of figure that out along the way. It's just playing the na 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 na. It's not too much different. Just like when you hit that F, you want to hold it out a little bit longer. Maybe go to this if you think you can, and then dance along the light of day. Na na, and that's it. You can impress your fans, your friends, your family, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your dog. You can do whatever you want, right? Oh God, excuse me. Tell me, did you fall from a shooting star? Born without a permanent scar. Where's the scar? And then you missed me while you were looking for yourself. Nah, nah. So you guys know how to play this song, right? That's it. That's all you need to do. Do what the f you want to do. This song is yours. This song ain't mine. This song is not Train's. This song is what you want to do.
Make it how you want to make it.
I was wrong. We're gonna cut this whole part.